So yeah, we got a little off day today. Looks like Matt and Jane are taking it easy because it's going to be some cold weather today. So
well, it's 1 degrees outside.
Yeah, that's what it says, 1 degree. So not complaining at all. Yeah, we're going to take it easy, get our bounce box ready. Also, we were talking about dropping our hammocks for the Smokies and just rolling with top quilts and pads. If we do the Smokies, that's a definite. But I'm thinking right now, whether we do the Smokies or we come back for them later, we're still going to do that until these injuries get better. We're going to do whatever we got to do to keep going. So, dropping the hammocks and the sleep system, just rolling with Thermarest pad and the top quilt will save us a lot of weight, a lot of wear and tear on the joints. Have to shelter hop for a little while. We're thinking we'll hold on to one tarp between the two of us, just in case we encounter an emergency situation, so we can stop and set up. It is chilly to just be counting on shelters. As it sits right now, I'm not sure about the Smokies. I mean, I definitely want to come back for them. It's really the only section I care about down here south of Pennsylvania. But yeah, I just don't know about the conditions. Matt and Jane are renting a car, and they're going to drive up to Fontana today. Just put some eyes on the ground, see what it looks like going in. They got like the little, apps where you could look at the snowfall and stuff and see like Fontana. But any deep snow is going to add a lot to our workload for sure. Even without the hammock systems.
Ketchup or hot sauce?
Thank you so much.
Enjoy. You said no on sausage, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no sausages. Can I get some Tabasco, please? Thank you so much.
There might be enough in there.
That might work. We've been getting like the regular hash browns. Look like Waffle House hash browns. And yesterday I saw a dude had these hash browns. So obviously what we want. Real potatoes. Should have buttered those grits before I put them on these hash browns. Yeah, if Matt and Jane decide to go ahead and push through the Smokies, good chance we'll follow them in. Feel more confident that way, strength in numbers. Also, I got a couple buddies from my 2020 hike trying to help out. Doc and Blazer. If we do decide to go through, they'll be instrumental, right? Blazer's talking about hiking in a resupply into Newfound Gap possibly, which would really cut down on the amount of food we'd have to take. Be a big difference for our injuries right now that we're trying to nurse. And Doc said he's willing to come through the Smokies with us. We got 2-3 foot of snow. One of the first guys I'd pick to help me break trail. If we do decide to push through it, then that's going to be a big part of why we do. And the thing about the Smokies is that there's not too many outs, especially this time of year. That's why it's a little bit intimidating. In more typical hiking conditions, you can get off at Newfound Gap and get a resupply in Gatlinburg and get back on. But if that road's iced over or closed, and you're looking at like an 8 or 9 mile walk one way and then back in. That's why in 2020, me and my little crew packed enough food to go straight through, because COVID was going on, and we knew ahead of time that if we got off at Newfound, we wasn't going to be able to get back on. They were closing the park for everybody. With that being said, there wasn't any snow that year. It was a lot of water, but it's going to be a lot different if we're pushing through 2-3 foot of snow. Honestly, we're not like die-hard hikers. We're certainly not purists out here. If we got to shuttle around and come back later when it's safer, I'm not opposed. When I hiked in 2020, people shuttled all which ways because of COVID. So don't worry, we're not going to try to claim the thru hiker title unless we come back for those miles. So just nobody get your undies in a bundle about that. I'm certainly not back out here to get the thru hiker title. I did it in 15 months. And that's like 3 months short of the, official, through hike, whatever. So yeah, guys, don't worry about that. We will come back for all the miles before we try to claim the title,
100%.
I do think it's a little funny how these, rules work, but also I don't want to take anything away from the guys that have done it in a calendar year. So
I respect it.
yeah, I totally respect it. You know what I'm saying? We're out here for therapy, not for ego or titles. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get my trail runners mailed out to me, and since I've been moving with these slack packs, my feet are staying way too hot with the Gore-Tex.
Yeah, you have to let them air out. We can't right now, so.
Right, it's so cold, it's hard to let your feet air out. Yeah, I'm skeptical about the toilet paper and throwing food. I think if there's enough mice in the shelter, they're gonna mess with you regardless. But we can give it a shot.
We could do like easily forgotten. Grab that little brush they leave in there, bang it on the ground a couple times. I'll kill all you son of guns.
I'm not a fan of shelter hopping either. I don't like sleeping with the mice, but it's a sacrifice we're gonna have to make sure our knees and ankles hold up. That was a good guy. We enjoyed his company. We need to shoot him a text and see where he's at. He was gonna turn around when he got to Georgia and come back up. Planned on taking one day off. So I'd love to do something like that when I get to Maine, if I could just make this knee work. And he's doing it for some spiritual reasons as well, right? Like he started on the day his dad died, and then he made it so that he could turn around in Georgia on his mother's birthday, or something like that. I might be messing up. And then he plans to like incorporate, another stop on the date that his sister. He plans to incorporate another stop on the day that his sister passed away. So it's really spiritual for him, and I think that's really cool. I'm sorry, what?
No, that's the one funny thing about meeting everybody out here. Everybody is literally like so damn cool.
Yeah.
That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, most of your guys that are really diehard hikers out here, I find that they share a lot of the same views that I share about life and evolutionary psychology. Yeah, it's always interesting to have some conversations with these guys, and it's more often than not, we have a lot in common as far as worldviews. Still falling short right now. I think maybe nicotine and THC at one time was a lot. So I'm gonna just focus on the THC right now, and at least when I'm in town, I'm gonna have me a little pouch. Might have underestimated how hard this would be with so much nicotine and THC on the trail. When I came out here in 2020 to get off of methadone, they didn't have anybody out here doing methadone or opiates really. Opiates don't jive with hiking. So it might have been a small oversight on my part. In hindsight, I might have picked a less frequented trail. But we're here, so mama didn't raise no quitter. So I ain't ready to quit trying to quit.
Everybody good?
Oh yeah, thank you.
Ooh, those hash browns are way better.
Way better.
Well, when you get the Waffle House style hash browns, they come chopped up like that. They've been processed. They didn't chop them up like that here at the store. That means they put some preservatives on them and shipped them probably across the world. You get the hash browns that look like the ones that we got, there's a good chance they chopped them up in-house and it's actually fresh potatoes. So it's not about the taste, it's just, we gotta see, we might stay at the Hilltop Inn tonight. I know they had a guy that commented on, one of the videos, said he could help us out. Be cool.
We can contact him and see about, if we can throw him an extra $1 or $2 to come to Franklin, get all of our stuff, and bring it to his place. We can start out from where he is, as Dakota, to that last section. Probably save him
lot of
I
money.
mean, I love Sharp Owl, but that cost of the shuttle is kind of high.
Yeah, the shuttle cost is getting pricey going out of
It's to be
here.
expected. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours away.
And it's a long drive, so we're not, we totally understand.
Yeah.
Al's got to fill his cup up too. But it is pricey. And Jane and Matt are helping us out a lot with that, so it's making a big difference.
Not for them, I don't know if we'd be doing it still.
Yeah, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have money to
Slack pack.
do all this slack packing at all. So, yeah, big appreciated. Big thanks. Big grateful. We're probably going to be way too late for checkout already, honestly. It's already like 9 or so. By the time we do everything we need to do, checkout's probably at 11.
Yep.
So they got our at another night. Also, I got a couple buddies, Doc and Blazer I talked about earlier. They said they'd be, interested, or they was interested in coming down to Franklin today. Doc's got like an hour drive. Blazer's got like a 3-hour drive, but Lord knows I'd love to see them. It'd be a nice little reunion. I saw Blazer in 2021. Camped at, what was that called? Seneca Rock, I believe. Seneca Rock in West Virginia. Camped out there and
Hey guys.
had a serious spiritual experience right before I started my 21 hike. Good times, but other than that, I ain't seen him since 21, and I ain't seen Doc since 2020, I believe, so it would be nice to have some company out here today, but it's a long way to ask anyone to drive. I didn't ask them, they said they might would be down for it, but also, low temperatures today, probably a little dangerous driving, so if they do come, be safe. Probably see this tomorrow, but. So we decided to go ahead and take Mr. Sean up on his offer. He commented on one of our videos and offered us a place to stay and said he'd be willing to help us out with some slack packing. He's up in Bryson City, so that's going to get us a little bit closer to Fontana Dam, and it's going to be easier on my wallet for sure. So big thanks, Mr. Sean. We're just about packed up now. He ought to be here in a couple of minutes. So, looking forward to this new experience, Figure when in Rome, why not? Alright guys, we're riding with Mr. Sean here. He's the guy that hit us up on the YouTube video comments. We big appreciate this.
Oh yeah.
Finally getting our butts out of Franklin, moving up to Bryson City, so that'll be nice. Then you said you don't, it's not like a typical hostel situation, you just help people as you can that are hiking.
I pretty much do whatever through hiker, wherever I'm at, whatever I can help them with. Shuttles, like packing. You right here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. All right. Yeah, whatever I can help with. Like with you guys, it'll work out really well because we got just enough room to plop a couple of people down.
Yeah, that's
feed
amazing,
you some
man.
dinner.
I say this a lot, but we're from Baton Rouge, and you hear about Southern hospitality a lot down there, but you really see it up here,
Yeah. Well, when you see people and know they need some assistance, then especially if you hike some of the trail, I've not done a through hike, but I've done some hiking, some section hiking. I've done about 300 miles of the trail, but
Nice.
you learn really quick that ways you can learn to help people out. And we love doing it. Me and my wife, we love just helping the guys out.
It's something else to see all the people that are willing to help up here.
Oh yeah, it's
amazing.
the trail magic comes in many forms. So I love doing what I can.
Oh. We appreciate it.
air mattress.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'll go with the air mattress first. How about that?
You're gonna be in my room tonight. Like we did a little upgrade right here. Look at our view. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, it is like, when I'm at home and like, I love tomato sandwiches. And I'll put mayonnaise on the tomato sandwich, but it is very thin. Very just.
I can understand a thin layer, but everywhere you go, it's like they go.
And me and Bob hate mayonnaise.
It's the worst.
Been a while, man. How you been?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, man.
Michael, Bob.
This is
Sway Doc.
Nice to meet you.
That's Christina.
This is my buddy Doc from 2020. How you doing? My name is Paul.
Christina.
Great to meet you. You can call me Jack or Paul, don't matter. This is Bob.